Hello, welcome to Bits Play Games! It's been about a week since the Nintendo Direct came out, and it looks like Mario is going to be eating pretty good for 2023. So in this video, I'm going to go over some of the big announcements from the Direct and give my thoughts on them and see what we have to look forward to. So let's go! So the first big announcement that I saw, I mean, definitely the showstopper, one of the showstoppers for me, was Super Mario RPG. And it doesn't even say remake, it just says Super Mario RPG, and I kind of like that. My first impression of the reveal was, I just love the graphics. It seems like Nintendo kind of does this thing with a system that has one foot in the grave and it just refuses to die, where they figure out a good graphic style to complement its latest revision of the OLED. And that's kind of just these colorful graphics. I mean, you've seen it with Link's Awakening and now Super Mario RPG, and the colors are just gonna pop on the OLED or really just any decent TV set that you have. So I like the graphics not only because they're colorful and pretty, but also that it seems like it retained the style of the original on the Super Nintendo. I mean, it's like you look at the graphics from the Super Nintendo and you kind of visualize, I mean, it kind of already lended itself to be remade because of the sprites. You kind of have almost a model to work off of, like almost like a 3D model to work off of to begin with. So that probably made it a little bit easier to retain the style as compared to something like Link's Awakening. And I say that because I like Link's Awakening's graphics, but it doesn't really go one-to-one with the original, and I like the original style probably a little bit more. The style, the art, all of that seems to be retained, but just in a beautiful 3D package. And it looks like the remake is pretty much a one-to-one. Like, it looks like everything's kind of, you move around the same, and it just maybe some new animations, but just not too much to where it doesn't feel like the original. So this one is something I'm super excited to go back to, because I did start it, and I love any Mario RPG. I feel like ever since the later Paper Marios, I feel like it kind of lost some of its magic with what made it special to begin with. And for me, that is the character of the games. I feel like it's lost character. But I never got to play the whole way through this or give it as much love as I wanted to compared to Paper Mario and then Paper Mario on the GameCube. But I'm glad I held out, because now my first time through this game is going to be through a beautiful remake. So I'm super excited about that. And we don't have to wait that long for this. It comes out this year, November 17th. So the next announcement Mario related would be the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass Wave 5. And it said in the last Direct, I think, that it's coming soon, and now it's like coming summer 2023. So yeah, hopefully don't push that to fall and give it the Switch Sports Golf Update treatment, but we'll see. The trailer that it showed really only showed one new, course, but luckily for us it was a new course, and it is the Squeaky Clean Sprint, and it is basically Mario Kart in a bathroom. And I'm a sucker for the levels where it just seems like you're small in like a normal everyday place, like a bathroom or a kitchen or anything like that. But it just is something I love, and it kind of lends itself to the Mario Kart RC AR game that they have, where you're racing around the house anyway. But in this case, it's just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The level looks gorgeous. It just looks like one of those silly, like weird levels that I tend to like a lot more anyway. And yeah, I'm surprised how many brand new courses they added in this booster course pass. I mean, I wasn't even expecting any. I thought they were all going to be remakes. And then we got one, and I'm like, oh, maybe we'll get a couple, but it seems like they've really been pushing them out. So this one looks really good. I hope, now I'm kind of expecting it, and I hope for the last wave that they give us another one. But I think so far all the new courses have been pretty good. So in this trailer, they also announced some new characters, and I've seen a lot of people kind of acting surprised, but in the game it shows like 5 or 6 empty character slots, so that would probably lead most people to think that, yeah, there's 2 waves left, so we're gonna have to get a good bit soon. And sure enough, yeah, we got 3 new characters announced in this trailer. And the new characters are Petey Piranha from Double Dash on the GameCube, Wiggler. But I always thought Wiggler was from the DS, but I guess I was close enough. Wiggler is from the 3DS from Mario Kart 7. And also, they are adding Kamek from Mario Kart Tour. And that's one where it's like, really? Kamek was in Tour? You would have thought, like, GameCube or the DS, because I know the DS had a lot of weird characters that, you know, I haven't seen again. I think that's a great character to come, because, like, it was one not represented. And Tour gets a bad rap, I always say that, and I don't play it. I'm not, like, really into the mobile one, but it doesn't mean I'm not excited or think certain levels are good. But yeah, it's exciting to get Kamek as well. So it looks like since they gave us 3 this time, I think it was 6 open slots, so we should probably get 3 in the next wave, but maybe it was only 5. So either 2 or 3 new characters in the next one we should expect. So let's hope for Funky Kong. I mean, I think that's... or Rob. Those are the 2 that I'm really hoping for. But yeah, once again, this is coming out this summer, so whenever that does drop, you can expect I'll do a impression video on that, because I am excited to try out those new courses. And now we're to the grand finale, the last announcement of the Direct, and it's been rumored, and here it is. It is the new 2D Mario, and it is called Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And what a wonder it is. I mean, when I first saw the graphics, and this is, once again, it goes back to the graphics and the style, but, like, I'm not one to be like, oh, those graphics are so good. It's like, for me, it's like the art style and the colors. Those are the 2 things I kind of harp on. And when I saw that the graphics were, 1, really good, but 2, completely different than the last 6 or 5 or 6 2D Mario games, I had a sigh of relief, because the last so many 2D Mario games looked almost exactly the same. Very, very small differences with how they looked. Level design, some gimmicks, stuff like that, yes. In the gameplay, tight as ever, all good. But, like, it's just like you're playing new levels, and some people that's good enough, but I think Nintendo knows that everyone was hungry for something new. And I was immediately a fan of the style, and it's just like, it's so different that when you're looking at it, it's kind of like, you still got to digest it, even though my first impression was like, I really like this. But even after digesting it, and seeing the whole trailer, yeah, the art style is awesome. I think the graphics staying the same and just how they looked in the other games, it was serviceable, but the games just started feeling super stale, like, just in how they looked, and it really made it hard for me to go back to them. So this is definitely a breath of fresh air. But yeah, this game is giving me exactly what I wanted and more. The colors are popping, the background has a lot more going on, it just looks so pretty, but it's also very stylized. Between the text boxes that pop up that say excellent and all those other things when you jump on enemies or get a combo, and the alternating colors that go with those text boxes, and just, I don't know, it's like very small, simple things, but to me it adds up to like a lot of character and a lot of, it's just very unique. And the character models are all super fresh, which, like I was saying, we obviously have been wanting it. And it looks weird, and in the best possible way. I love when games are just weird, because you know that they took a risk doing that. They're not just trying to appeal to the masses, and it's surprising, especially with Nintendo releasing a relatively safe Super Mario Bros. Movie, that they come out with this weird masterpiece, what it looks like. But I love it. I love Majora's Mask. I love Catherine. All those games that are just super weird. To me, those just, if they're done right, and they're good games when they're that weird, they're the best. They're stuff like, when they're like that, it's going to be a game that you're not going to forget, and I think that's a big point. It's just so weird. From Dancing on Flowers to Elephant Mario, I mean, it just stands out. The moving green pipes, the rolling hippos, the tall Goombas, the tall then short Mario. It just screams weird. 2D Mario needed a refresh, and I cannot wait to play this. It just seems like it's going to be throwing something new at you every turn, and we all get to play it October 20th of this year. As long as it's not delayed or anything, I am buying it day one. I am doing a playthrough. I am most likely doing a lead-up playthrough of another 2D Mario game just to get myself ready. And yeah, it's just, we're going to be eating good this year with Mario games. So let me know what you guys are most excited for out of these 3 announcements. But yeah, this is going to be a good year for Mario, and a good year for us. You best believe I'm playing all these games, and give me your thoughts on what you think about all these games. Did you play Super Mario RPG? Are you excited for Super Mario Bros. Wonder? I mean, I am. I'm going to be playing both, doing playthroughs of both, so stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!